Good afternoon, collective. This is Una Fierce on the Eclectic Witch Tarot Show. I am here to bring you a message from Spirit this afternoon. You guys are all doing good. All right. First, I'm going to start with clearing the energy. All right, Spirit, where would you like me to start today? Feeling this crystal deck. Hope you guys are all doing great today. Today is the last 80-degree day that they're saying we're supposed to get in my area. It has been fantastic. I'm wearing my sundress today. I love wearing sundresses, and I waited until the end of the season. I really didn't wear them too much through the summer, and I realized as it was still nice going into September that I should get them out. So I've been wearing them ever since. Excited for another chance to wear them today. You guys like wearing sundresses, ladies? All right, Spirit, give me one card for the collective. Oh, we got all three. All right, the first one is Heal Emotional Wounds, Let Love Guide Your Heart. Second one is Invite Positivity and Joy, Let Your Spirit Shine with Light. And the last one is Celestite, Seek Spiritual Connection, Open Yourself to Divine Guidance. All right, we're just going to go with those three. Thank you, Spirit. That was easy. All right, so Rhodonite is a love stone. Heal emotional wounds, let love guide your heart. I feel like we're being called to look into ourselves. Maybe we're making some decisions about people in our lives. Maybe we're still having these old belief systems about what love is and how people are, based on some things that have happened to us in our past. I feel like Spirit's saying, try to let go of all that. The people that are coming in now are here for you. These are your soulmates, your people who are here to help you with your path. Okay. Spirit's saying, let go of all that stuff. Do the work, do the shadow work. If you haven't been working on it, maybe there's a little bit more to do even. But make sure that you're seeing these people as who they really are and not who you're expecting. And let yourself feel their energy. Like, really try to tap into what your third eye is telling you about them, what your soul is telling you about them. And you know that, they're coming in because they're meant for you. Okay. So let yourself just be in that vibration of knowing that they are for you, and leave out all the rest. Don't forget, where you are in your path and what's going on in your surroundings right now these days. Okay. And just let yourself be with them, like, fully. Okay. Next one is Peridot. Invite positivity and joy. Let your spirit shine with light. Yeah. Maybe you're feeling, okay, so today's a full moon. Maybe you're feeling kind of off today. Spirit's asking you to get grounded, take a deep breath. Realize that it's just the energy, what's going on outside. This isn't really who you are. But give yourself a chance to get grounded and feel yourself, which is love. Okay, let yourself be positive. Let yourself feel good about the things that you're seeing around you. Invite positivity and joy. Know that everything is happening for you, and everything that is happening for you is good. Okay, and let yourself just enjoy the moment and stay in your happiness vibration, to bring more of that. Try to, if you do things to inspire yourself to feel better. Put a smile on your face, even if you don't really feel like smiling. Make yourself fake a smile. It actually lightens your mood and makes you feel better. Okay. Maybe open the door for the old lady at the grocery store, and hold it for her and wish her a good morning, and, make some small talk with people. Do whatever it takes to make yourself feel happy, okay? Because when you do things like that for other people, it inspires you to feel good. You know that you've made a difference to someone, even if it's something small. Do whatever you can to help bring positivity and joy and light to those around you. And that energy is catchy. Okay, it catches onto you, it catches onto them, catches onto the people they come in contact with. Okay. And that's what we're here for. Celestite, speak spiritual connection, open yourself to divine guidance. Yeah, Spirit's asking you again to get grounded, maybe involve yourself with some meditation. Okay. Ask your angel guides and your divine ancestors to help guide you through the day and to help you see the things that you need to see. Get in some prayer, get in your Bible if you read Bible. Find the messages that are for you out there. Look at the synchronicities in nature, look at the angel numbers. But ask your guides to show you what it is that you need to see, and be open to listen to hear the answers. Okay? All right, thank you, Spirit. All right, Spirit, where are we going from here? I'm going to pull some celestial insights. One more time. All right, Spirit, give me one for Rhodonite, please. Cupid Deep Challenge. Challenges in love are testing you. Are you facing difficulties in a relationship? Don't shy away. Facing these challenges head on will strengthen your bond. Okay, yeah, I feel like for whoever this is, you've maybe had a run-in with somebody that's important in your life today or recently. Maybe you are questioning their intentions. Maybe you are not sure where they're coming from. Start saying, make sure that you're looking in yourself to ensure that you are seeing this person for who they really are and not who you are expecting them to be. Based on these are not your old relationships anymore. These are people who are meant to be with you. Now that we're on this 5D path where we're meeting the people who are meant to inspire and challenge us. Maybe this person is a mirror for you, to bring up things that you need to still look at that need to be healed within yourself. Being that it's a full moon, people are going to be a little bit off energy anyway. Maybe this person's just having a hard time dealing with the energy today. Spirit's saying don't shy away from it. Don't just get mad and walk away. Just, understand that everybody's having their own battles, and that we're all worthy of having honest communication. Okay, say what you need to say, but say it in a loving way. And if you can communicate clearly what your needs are and what your thoughts are, it's going to help you guys to understand each other better. And that indeed will help strengthen the bond that you guys have with each other. Every relationship has difficulties. It doesn't mean that you're not compatible. It doesn't mean that this person isn't for you. It doesn't mean that they're bad. It doesn't mean, anything negative necessarily. But it is, things do need to be dealt with. If you are feeling some kind of way about this person, yes, it would be, appropriate to say to them whatever it is you're thinking, but just, again, make sure that you're coming from a place of love and you're kind about what you want to say, but also make your needs known as well. Okay. And if they're showing you a mirror about yourself, then make sure that you are doing a little deep diving into it and looking at what needs to be looked at, making those changes in yourself. Maybe you need to adjust the way your energy is. Maybe you need to think about your responses and your part that you're playing in it. But I feel like Spirit's saying this is work that's worth doing. Okay. Maybe you want to work with some rhodonite today. Oh, I have my rhodonite bracelet on actually. Yeah, and that this work is going to be worth it anyway. Okay, this is a person who's meant to be with you. You're just having a little bit of a challenge. It probably mostly has to do with the full moon. Everybody gets a little whacked out when the moon is full. Okay. If anybody's been in healthcare, you understand what I mean. Everyone who's ever worked in healthcare understands that people are just kind of different on those days. The energy, there's more emergency room situations and accidents and things like that. People just tend to fly off the handle a lot easier than they normally would. So just understanding that the energy just is the way it is, and it doesn't mean that you have to be scared of the day or anything like that, but just take a deep breath and prepare yourself for challenges. Understand that you might need to leave for work a little bit earlier than usual, and you might need to keep a closer eye on the people that are driving around you and things like that. And also that you might need to be a little bit more mindful of the things that you say, okay? Because you might be tending to be flying off the handle a little bit more than usual. Okay, but this work is going to be worth it. This is a person who's meant to be with you, and let your love guide you. Okay. All right, Spirit, one for Peridot. Twin flame. Oh, okay. A twin flame relationship is intense and transformative. Are you struggling with a deep connection? This relationship challenges you to grow and evolve on a soul level. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so maybe this doesn't necessarily have to be a twin flame dynamic, but it could just be a soul partnership, soul family partnership. But I feel like for this specific person, this is a twin flame relationship. And that being the case, this makes a lot of sense with the mirroring. So a twin flame is a person who is the other half of your soul, who is there to show you the things that still need to be looked at within yourself specifically. That's what they're for. to help you to come into your higher self, okay? I feel like, yeah, this conflict that you guys are having, you're definitely going to get farther with this person by staying positive. Maybe this person is telling you that you need more positivity in your own life, okay? And if they are, they would be right, okay? There's never anything wrong with being more positive and joyful, okay? We always want to strive for that. You're only going to manifest goodness if you're in a positive vibration, right? So it seems as though in this case, this twin flame is reminding you for the need for staying in a positive and joyful vibration. Okay. Keep in mind that this is for your good. This is for your benefit. And that this person is here to help you, okay, and you for them as well. Be open to the things that they say to you because they are giving you the messages that you do need to hear, okay, and vice versa. Make sure that when you are having these confrontations or whatever, that you're responding to them and not reacting. Okay, you're responding from a place of love. You do love this person, even though twin flames will get right under your skin. But keep in mind that, this is my person, and I do know that they are here for my highest and best good, and I will listen to what they say with an open mind and an open heart, because I do know that they love me, and I do know that they, are here to show me what it is that I need to see. Okay, Spirit one for Celestite. Union universe. Your connection to the universe is stronger than you think. Have you felt disconnected lately? Reconnect with your inner spirit and the world around you. The universe is always guiding you. Yeah, I personally am feeling pretty disconnected today. I woke up feeling more tired than usual. I'm kind of having, I don't know if you guys can tell, I'm kind of having a hard time putting my thoughts together. But the universe has got our back. Okay, the universe is there to help us when we are feeling disconnected. To remind us maybe we need to get grounded, maybe we need to get into meditation and conversation with spirit, asking for that guidance and that strength and courage to get through our day. I feel like this is a call to get reconnected. Okay, maybe you need to cleanse your energy, maybe you need to balance your energy, get some Reiki done. Maybe some positive affirmations would be in order. Maybe a walk outside would be a good idea today. See what kind of signs and things that you see out there, messages that the universe is trying to show you, the things that you need to see. But I feel like this is the universe has always got your back. And that we should make sure that we are staying connected spiritually. Okay, do whatever you need to do to make sure that happens. If you need to clear your energy, get a nice cup of sage tea, possibly. There's whatever it is that you need to do to get yourself reconnected, and Spirit's going to help you through this, okay? All right, so since we're talking about a twin flame, let's get out the yin and yang. Comment out there if you know your twin flame. Anything that you want to share with the collective about that journey, what you experienced. challenges you guys maybe have had or are having. If you're noticing anything different today. All right, Spirit, one for Rhodonite and Cupid Deep Challenge. Self-care energy, low energy, depleted, cleansing, wanting time alone, recharge, and retreat. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I feel like Spirit's saying, okay, so these challenges that you're having, you need to look more at yourself than than you do at this other person. Maybe you've been working a lot lately, you haven't really been taking the time for the self-care. Maybe you're just feeling like you need a break from the world to get recharged. I feel like Spirit's saying if you take the time for yourself, you know, take that bath, put your extra lotion on, make yourself feel better. Spend a little time alone. There's nothing wrong with that. Take a nap if you need it. If you can get your own energy in balance, that maybe these problems with your twin flame that you're having are not going to be as much of an issue. But I feel like Spirit's saying this is not a twin flame problem. This is more of a you problem. But it's using your twin flame to show you that there is a little bit of work that needs to be done to get your energy and get your own energy balanced, okay? All right, Spirit, one for Peridot and twin flame. Peridot and twin flame, Spirit, Mars. Passion, lust, anger, attraction, vitality, and action. Yeah, your twin flame, okay, if you're in a twin flame dynamic, you already know. It's a very passionate relationship, okay? You either feel like you love them or you hate them most of the time. You're and usually well, I shouldn't say that. It can be that way, okay? And usually when it is that way, it's because your own energy is not balanced. If your own masculine and feminine energy is not balanced, then you are not going to be in harmony with this person. You have to first do the work within yourself in order to feel balanced with this other person, because that is just the dynamic, okay? So I feel like if you're feeling depleted, then maybe you've been in your masculine energy more so than your feminine. And I feel like Spirit's saying, start looking at what can I do to balance my own energies. Okay, that's what your twin flame is showing you, I think. So to balance your feminine energies, it's going to be, you know, you want to take your salt baths, you know, do your Reiki, get yourself grounded, go for your walks, all the things that we've been saying here. And make sure that you're looking at your own energy, because that's probably truly the problem. Don't let yourself get caught up with this anger, okay? If you are feeling angry with the other person, just realize it for what it is, that, you know, you just need to get your own energy balanced, and that, you know, they're just showing you what needs to happen. They're not the culprit here, okay? They're just showing you what it is that you need, because that's what they do. I feel like Spirit's saying this is a call to action to make sure that you are keeping your own self balanced. And then, you know, you'll feel better when you do this too, and your relationship will work a lot more smoothly, okay? All right, Spirit, one for Union, Universe, and Celestite. Hang on, that one on the floor. Separation, love, longing, abandon, divorce, broken dreams, heartbreak, and grief. Yeah, I feel like whoever you are feeling separate, You are feeling separated from the universe right now. Your energy is off. Okay. Maybe you and your twin flame are talking about separating. Maybe you're feeling like they are not helping you in the way that you want them to, so you're feeling kind of abandoned. This imbalance of your own energy is what's making you feel separated. Okay, this is not really a problem in the actual matrix. This is within yourself. As below, so above. Okay. Spirit's calling us to make sure that our own energies are balanced, and then we will start seeing the things that we're meant to see. Okay. Without doing that, we're not going to notice the signs. We're going to be in our heads thinking about, oh, this person is, such a jerk, whatever. But this person is not a jerk. This person is just showing you what it is that you need to heal within yourself, okay? And when you do this work, you will start seeing the things that you need to see, okay? All right, I think I'm going to do one more row of these Message of Love Oracle cards. From my own perspective, I can tell you that I wish that I would have done a little bit more meditation before I started this. I did for a few minutes, but the way that I'm feeling so off, I worked a lot this weekend, and I can definitely tell the difference from when I was off work for a couple weeks to where I worked all weekend long. Today I'm exhausted. I'm not feeling connected to spirit really very well at all. I know that this message is relevant because I know, but I'm just wishing, and for my own self, I can see the difference. I wish that I would have done a little bit more preparation to be on my own self to be ready for this. Chemistry, I have never felt a passion this intense. This goes on Rhodonite, Deep Cupid Challenge, and Self-Care Energy. Yeah, your twin flame is, you will never love anyone the way that you will love your twin flame. It's because they are you. They're you in another body here existing on this plane at the same time. And this is a very intense and special connection. There's no one else like them. They hold all the things that you might not be embodying in your physical body, this person has. And same way, vice versa. You hold everything that they're not equipped with. If you allow the negative feelings to intensify, it's always going to be a super what am I trying to say here? It's going to be very intense and a passionate argument, okay? Just know that don't allow it to get like that. Make sure that you're looking at yourself and realizing that, that you need to adjust yourself, okay? Because you don't want to allow this fire to get out of control, okay? Because you do love this person and you are meant to be with this person. But you guys both have to monitor your words and the way that you speak to each other, the way that you say things. To try not to trigger each other, but just know that the triggers, those are there to show you the things that you need to look at, okay? But it is a very passionate connection, and you'll never love anyone the way that you love your twin flame. Let me get one for Peridot. Chaser, I don't want to chase anymore. Yeah, I feel like, again, this is about making sure that your own energy is in balance. The chaser runner dynamic in a twin flame relationship, usually one is chasing, the other one is running away from it, because you guys are like a magnets to each other. Okay, when you're facing each other in the right direction, when you're both of you have your energies, your feminine and your masculine energies balanced, you will be drawn together like magnets. But when you are out of balance, one of them flips over, and what happens? They push apart, right? I feel like neither one of you wants to chase anymore. You both want to, you want to be in partnership. But if your energies are off, you're not going to be able to come together. So I feel like this going on Peridot and invite positivity and joy, I feel like this is saying, you really need to, you want to make sure that you're in a positive vibration so that you guys can come together, because being out of whack is only going to cause issues for you everywhere in your matrix, but especially in this dynamic, it's going to cause problems that you wouldn't normally have. If you're feeling low esteem, you're just drawing negative experiences in that. So I feel like Spirit's saying make sure that your masculine and your feminine energy is being balanced, so that you can start drawing to you the things that are meant for you. Okay, not just your twin flame, but just in your overall experience, in all of your manifestations. Okay. Third party. There were other things that got in the way of us being together, and I want to fix our connection. Okay, I don't feel like this is necessarily talking about a person. I feel like this is more talking about your own energy again. Okay. The things that got in the way of us being together, again, if your energy, your masculine and feminine, is not balanced, and you're being pushed away from the other person, I feel like that's what this is talking about. Again, don't allow this to become a problem that you just want, like, step to it. This is you want to do this immediately before it causes any serious problems. It's not too late to just do this little fix here, but you don't want it to transpire into something awful. Okay, so make sure again that you are balancing your own energy and getting connected with Spirit to see what it is that you need to be looking at. This is not the end of the story. If you can just take a look at yourself, this person's not abandoning you. They're not there to hurt you. But if you're feeling that way, it's because you're out of your joy vibration. You're out of alignment on your own, all by yourself. You are the one who needs to fix your own energy. Okay. So I think I'm gonna end this awesome message here, you guys. I hope that you got what you needed out of this. I think the message was pretty clear. If you like the way I read, please like and subscribe. If you're interested in a personal reading, my details are under my channel description name. If you need some help getting your energy balanced, I am a Reiki practitioner. I offer long distance Reiki. And I'm also a life coach if anyone's looking for any of that. And I hope that you guys enjoy this beautiful day. I am going to go out and play in the sunshine now and get my energy balanced. Spirit has made it very clear what's going on here, so I am going to obey. All right, I hope you guys do too. I hope you enjoy this beautiful afternoon, and I will see you again soon. Bye, everybody.